Okay there, WGT fans. This is Str8UpGreen from Blood and Fire Golf Club and WGT Golf. I'm here on the third hole of Olympic Club, and it is the October tip of the month, and getting close to Halloween. So I thought I'd find a nice scary par 3 tip of the month for you, and this is it. So we're looking at this daunting par 3 on Olympic Club. As you can see, the distance from the back tees says 248 yards. I mean, in real life with my driver I can't hit 248 yards, so that's pretty far. And but there's some escalation, so that's gonna take some of the distance off. But this particular par 3 is misleading, even in the game. In most par 3s in this game, you might take 3 yards off or 5 yards off of par 3 when you're hitting par 3s. Generally in this game you have to take some distance off, and I would say there's probably about 3 or 4 in the entire game where you don't take any distance off. So most par 3s you do. But this one is extraordinary because you take a lot of distance off, and if you follow the rule of escalation in this game as it's going downhill, in other words, for every 4 yards you would take a yard off a distance, or for every 4 feet down you would take a yard off a distance. So in this case, if it was 40 feet down, I would take 10 yards off my distance. But this is 63, so that's 10 and 15, so that's about 15 yards off. That's just quick math in my head, but about 15 yards off. So even 15 yards off, you would have 233 yards to the hole. But what did I say? 233, and if you took 3 off, that would be 230. If you took 5 off, it would be 228. But what this is what I have it mapped to, and I have it in my notes here. If you don't have a notebook, get you a notebook. That was an old tip of the month a long time ago. Get a notebook. It's worth it. It's 500 credits, but it pays itself off in time. But with no wind on this hole, it's only 220. So it's only 220 yards to that hole. And then adjust for the wind. So 220 yards, and I've got about 8 mile per hour wind, so that's about 4 yards off. So that's about 216 to that flagstick. 216 yards. So, if I do the math, 216, sorry for the calculator, just divided by 225, because I'm going to use that club, is 96% of a 225 club to get to that hole. And there's just a little bit of right to left. So I'll hit that about 96% there. I will tell you that I'm playing an actual round right now, so I can't reshoot this shot. So it is what it is. But let's do it. Oh, that sucks. I didn't hit it clean. As you can see, even though I didn't hit it clean, I got it on the green. If I'd have dinged that, I'd have probably been a lot closer to that hole. And so that's it. I mean, that's the tip of the month for this month. Is the hole 3. Play it at 220. Play it at 220, and I recommend that you map all the par 3s and figure out the distance for all these par 3s. I just want to show off my uniform here. I got my candy cane pants, my boo shirt, my witch's hat. It's Halloween, man. This is October tip of the month here. So that's it. Play this hole. Third hole, par 3 on Olympic Club at 220. There's your tip of the month. I hope you have a happy Halloween. And don't let this hole scare you. It's not that scary. I mean, you know, it's 220 yards. How scary is that? All right. So have a great one. This is Str8UpGreen out here.